think finally, after a lot of messing about, I might be ready to go. Good morning, good morning. Let's start the camera, start the doofer. Let's see what videos we get today. Good morning, good morning. Another misty, murky morning. I've not been at the races this morning. I've been very grumpy, very miserable, very reluctant to get going. I've no idea what I'm going to talk to you about this morning. I've got no subject lined up. I'm just setting off in the hopes that eventually something will come to me. I've got no witty stories lined up. To be fair, it's another day when I could have just sacked it. I'm having a lot of them lately. I guess we all are. Mental health. I suppose that's really the subject of my stuff every day, isn't it? Mental health. Our well-being. How we're going to get through this period of lockdown. You guys that are in Scotland and in Wales are in still in the lockdown. You've got less freedoms to go out than I've got. So there's the church and a sign saying daily hope. It's strange it took them 9 weeks to put that sign up. The first 9 weeks of lockdown, all we had was church closed. Sorry about that. Well, I don't think he even said sorry about that, to be honest. It was just church closed. No services till further notice due to COVID. Good morning, mate. Thank you. So, I've come out a bit later, as you can tell from the church clock there. The time's just chimed. So, here we are, going down the 5-pitch trail again. On my way to another ride down to Love Lane. I'm hoping that Mrs. Wife and the dogs be on the route. They set off before me this morning. So like I said, I really wasn't into it. I don't really know what's going on this morning at all in life. I know I've had about enough of this blessed virus. And I've had about enough of this lockdown. And I suppose we all have. So maybe that's the theme for the day, eh? Solidarity. Let's stick together. Remember the Monty Python film, Life of Brian, when the blokes put their fists up to their head and said, "Solidarity, Reg," and they all stuck together. Hey, except for Reg, who didn't take part in any terrorist activity because he has a bad back. So yeah, solidarity with you good people this morning. We're all going through the same thing. Some worse than others. Now, physically, I'm in a bit of a state. I've got some lush stump blisters. I don't normally talk too much about them, but I can't walk more than a few steps this morning. It took me about 5 minutes to get down to the garage. But cycling doesn't put any pressure on, doesn't seem to affect them that much. It's actually more painful to sit or stand up still than it is to cycle. So that's a good thing, isn't it? There's a positive to lean on for the beginning of the day. It could be worse. And I guess we could all say that about most of our lives. It could always be worse. Rabbits, magpies. Now I know I had my head camera set up too low yesterday morning, or I was constantly looking down, one or the other. So I didn't see much of the stuff I was talking to you about, the rabbits running about in front of me and a big bunch of crows. Oh, me and my wife went for a cycle ride over the other side the other day, down a Tom Hullet mile, down a 5 pitch trail towards Eastern Homewood, and we saw the biggest murder of crows that I have ever seen in my life. There must have been over 100. All around a silage pile, I suppose you'd call it. Manure. A pile of manure. Reminded me of Somerset, where I was born. Around this time of year the whole area would smell of manure. And to be honest, it wasn't a bad smell, and it still isn't. It's not like it's human pooper or anything like that. So solidarity. Lots of people are sticking together. The voluntary groups that I'm in. You've got people making stuff for free. Morning! So that dog there was dead scared of me, bless him. I see him quite a lot. He lays down when he sees our dogs. So yes, you've got people in their homes making face masks and PPE, mostly for free, buying the materials, using their own equipment, and then when that's needed, some people are asking for it for free, they're not paying for it. And then you've got bikers, and bikers in vans, cars, delivering the stuff about the place. This is nationwide. It's nationwide. Volunteer Riders UK, started by Jonesy Jones. Good morning, Jonesy, if you're watching. And it's a nationwide thing. Solidarity. We're sticking together through the adversity. Now, look who this might be. This will be a beautiful wife with our dogs. And she knows I'm all cameraed up, so she ain't turning round. Hello. And what she don't know is there's one on the back filming and all. Hello, dogs. Hello, dogs. Oh, I am going to get gone. I'll see you later. I love you too. And there we are. Mrs. Wife. Walking the dogs. I will see them again after I've been down to Love Lane. That's where I'm going this morning. Love Lane. I can't go very far. Minimal mileage. I've got to try and spend some time with this prosthesis, this leg off today. Apply soothing oils and such. And try and minimise these blisters. It's a proper misty old morning again. What happened to the sunshine? But we've got birdsong, and it does lift my spirits. So solidarity. There's another group that I'm in. I've got accepted for the NHS partnership, Midlands, and I deliver pharmacy stuff, prescriptions to people's houses. People who can't get out to the pharmacy. It's for the rheumatology department. I go to Hayward Hospital, collect a bag full of stuff, sometimes an ice box full of stuff if it's special meds, load my bike up and go and deliver. Now, I don't know why their own people can't do it. I don't know why the waged people can't do it. And I'm not asking, and I'm certainly not making an issue out of it. Because, from my part, I am just grateful. Morning! Another jogger. In fact, him and the other lady are together. We see them on the trail. They go out very early most mornings. They must run about 10 or 12 mile every day, up and down. He runs a lot further than she does. So yes, the solidarity of sticking together, getting some in, doing your bit, being useful rather than useless. It does give me a sense of well-being. Makes me feel part of something. I know not everybody has got enough mobility to get out there and do this, but if you have, trust me, it makes you feel so much better. I'm going to go up here because this gate is very rarely open and it leads up to the railway yard. Now technically I'm not supposed to come up here, but there's no sign, there's no sign saying no trespassing, then I'm not bothered. I'll come up and have a little look, and I might even see a train, eh? There's a good viewpoint down here, but if that gate's open it means the workers are here, which means I might get done for being here. So I may have to turn tail and scarper before the men come out shaking their fists and shouting. A little rabbit just ran across there. I'm going to get told up here. Still, he'll say his thing, I'll be polite, I'll turn around and leave. Hello mate.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
That is no have to space go there.
Yeah, I know, yeah, I'm just going down to the gate, turning around and coming back, fella.
No, that's a reception area. You can't now. You don't allow to go there.
Yeah, I'm not going in there.
Yeah, because that's a security area.
Yeah, that's right, I'm not going past the gate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You just before the gate.
Yes, before the gate.
Okay.
You have a good day.
Yeah.
Ta-da, mate. Now, it's going to be very difficult for me to not say something that's considered racist there. I was quite clear that I'm not going the other side of the gate. Now, there's the railway. There's a view of the place. Sometimes you get a nice view of the trains from here. I will turn round because he'll be phoning people up and dobbing me in. And I don't want to get done for being a trespasser. Well, it's quite funny that a man with that accent is telling me I don't belong here. Must not be racist, Eddie boy. But it's very difficult when they are like that. You have a good day, fella.
Thank you, mate.
So there we are, that's the railway. This is the spur line. This used to join up. This used to have tracks on it. And this used to join up with the quarry head, taking the coal out of Doe Hill Quarry, which is now Doe Hill Country Park. Now, I understand where that fellow was coming from. As you know, I used to be on the railway, and we did used to have to deal with trespassers as well. We had to deal with all sorts. People smashing trains up when they got drunk after a football match. Smash it up if their team won because they was happy. Smash it up if their team lost because they was upset. And then the weirdest one of all seemed to be a particularly London thing. We didn't have it on the little branch lines, but it was train surfing. Standing on the outside of the train after the sliding doors had closed, holding onto the handrails outside as the train went from one station to another. Train surfing. Personally, I think they're bloody idiots. But there you go. I don't honestly know anybody that got killed doing it. So it couldn't have been that dangerous, could it? Hey? Not like out in Delhi and them places where they get on the roofs and all sorts, don't they? They stand on the outside, they do. They don't call it surfing. They call it going to bloody work. So here we are again, down the bottom of Love Lane again. Just cross this here main road. Be careful like, because it is a 60-mile-an-hour road, that. Over there, oh, the cows that I talked to are all over the other side of that pond now. Yeah, all over there, so I don't get a chance to talk to them. Can't hear me geese. I haven't heard my geese in days and days. Wonder where they are. Hopefully they're all sticking together in solidarity with one another. Hey? That would be nice to think about, wouldn't it? For some reason, this seems to have not recorded my mileage properly. It's 2.6 or 2.7 mile down to here. And it's saying 1.8. Bizarre. Do you ever get that? Days when the technology all seems to gang up on you. Hey? I'm getting that feeling today. I bet I'll get back home and I bet none of this footage works out. Let's hope I'm wrong. Let's hope you're watching this and thinking, Ed, you're an idiot. It looks alright. I don't know. I don't know. But the solidarity thing, I've got the Black Dog Riders mental health group have been, thanks Andy for setting that up. It's been the making of me this year. I did set a Facebook page up called the Self-Preservation Society, and I never had added any people to it. I never populated it with any videos, or because within a day or two of setting the group up, I come across Andy Cousins' Black Dog Riders, and there we are. We've got our patches and our stickers, and we know how to recognise each other. And we stick together, we do, in solidarity with one another. So that's me at the bridge. I'm going to take a rest now instead of making a video, because I've made it. Maybe wait for a train. And I guess I'm going to bid you all a good day. There's people over in the park shouting, so obviously the chavvy people are up. That's me done. I'm going to say tatty bye. I'll turn that camera off. I'll turn that camera off. And I'm going to say ta-da to you all. It's been a pleasure this morning. Because, as I said, I wasn't up for it at all today. Not at all. So I am very grateful for your patience. I'll leave you with a few seconds of birdsong. As it proper chills me out. I hope it does to you too. I hope my drivel has been something of an entertainment. And I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Love you all. Ta-da.